Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. When Hope blurts out that Liam has a tumor, Bill is shocked, and when Liam wakes up, Hope and Steffy are thrilled. Sheila was devastated to hear that Luna was no longer there, and Steffy slapped Bill until he sobbed and admitted to being responsible for Liam's shooting. Somberly, Finn tells Sheila in her hospital room that Luna passed away while she was recovering. Finn encourages her to concentrate on her own recuperation, but she demands specifics. "I'm sorry, baby," Deacon says to his wife. Despite knowing that Luna had harmed others, she refused to listen. Sheila feels as though a part of her passed away with her now that she is gone. She had hoped that Luna may change her life. She saved Steffy from Luna, and Deacon says he's proud of her. Lee leads Finn into a room and inquires about his true feelings on Luna's passing. She is aware of the complexity of this. He's still attempting to comprehend it. Luna was his child and trauma ruined her life. However, she also had the option of shooting Liam and killing his wife. Lee encourages him not to let Luna to interfere with his relationship with Steffy, and tells him that he will never have to see her again. Chief Baker arrives. According to his recent interview with Miss Dillon, Luna will return to prison if she lives. Finn declares her deceased. An eyebrow is raised by the chief. Steffy and Hope are still holding out hope that Liam will see the light. After checking his vitals, the nurse informs them that he is still stable. Steffy is certain that he is aware of their presence. Hope laments that none of this was necessary. Steffy accuses Bill. Bridget enters to see how things are going. "Have they told the kids anything?" she asks. They claim their children depend on him, but they haven't. When Bridget confirms that he is stable, Grace enters to check him out and instructs the women to join the others. The fact that Liam isn't waking up bothers Bridget. Grace sends her out after saying she will take care of this. They can't lose him, she assures Liam. Bill tells Ridge and Taylor in the hallway that releasing Luna was the worst thing he has ever done. All he can hope is that his son's death won't be a punishment for his transgression. He must visit his son. They inform him that he chose a crazy person over his family's security. Rich follows Bill as he flees, unable to abandon his son. Taylor tells Brooke about all the shootings and Luna's death when she gets there. Steffy and Hope accompany them. Bill is pushed into an examination room by Ridge, who informs him that he is to blame for his son's death. Ridge advises him to act morally for his son for once if he feels bad about it. According to Ridge, Bill only gave Liam life. He will destroy Bill if his granddaughter loses her father, as his daughter almost perished today. He claims that despite Bill's inability to love or respect anyone, he lacks a moral compass and demands that everyone worship him. "Billy." Ridge chastises him for never picking his son and advises him to go and be alone somewhere else. Weeping Bill claims that he felt in control of the situation, and that he and Luna understood one another. Ridge says he didn't know. Bill is not going to back down. Ridge advises him to pray for his son since the guilt will follow him for the rest of his life if he fails. Hope lectures Bill and begs him to go as they join the others. He will not abandon his son. Hope blurts out that Liam has a brain tumor and claims he is not deserving of any pity. They're all shocked. Bill is shocked that his son chose not to tell him about this. According to Steffy, it's because he lacks empathy. Bill maintains that is untrue. Hope reveals that even if he survives the bullet, he would still die because the tumor is incurable. Bill claims he loves his boys, but Steffy chastises him for being self-centered. Hope claims that despite Liam's constant attempts to establish his worthiness, he was never successful. Bill says he's had enough and that he will die after having a wonderful talk with his son. Steffy cautions Liam from dying as a result of his self-centered foolishness. Announcing that Liam has begun to respond, Finn and Bridget appear. Liam awakens as Hope and Steffy dash into his room. He mutters, "Hey," and they are all relieved to see him again. For him, Steffy and Hope progressively become more apparent. Bill's move to save Liam's life the reason for peace between Brooke and Taylor. According to the week spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes find a cause to reconcile, and Bill Spencer will make a life-saving Liam Spencer move. To begin with, Sheila Sharp will still be in mourning after learning that Luna Nozawa was unable to attend. Even though he may be secretly a little relieved, Deacon Sharp's heart will bleed for Sheila. John Finnegan, meanwhile, will cope with some complex emotions as he grieves for Luna in his own unique manner. Lee Finnegan has reportedly staged Luna's death and hidden her, but Finn and the others won't notice. According to previews, Liam Spencer will then need to undergo surgery once more, so Grace Buckingham will do it while Bill impatiently awaits news. After everything Liam has endured with this incurable brain tumor, Finn and Bridget Forrester will continue to be amazed by him and discuss his hero status. Bill will pull off a spectacular maneuver by slinking out with an unconscious Liam, since he seems unwilling to embrace the fact that this malignancy is deadly. Bill plans to release Liam from the hospital and possibly look for alternative therapy elsewhere. For the right price, there will undoubtedly be some experimental protocol accessible, and Billy has plenty of money to get Liam anything he needs. Taylor and Brooke will reconcile after Liam's experience. Taylor, Brooke, and Rich Forrester will work things out while they wait for further Liam news, because it will serve as a helpful reminder that life is too short to quarrel. In addition, Nick Marone will find Brooke and inform her that he is waiting to please her. Nick will try his best to assist Brooke in moving on with her life because Ridge is engaged to Taylor. But Ridge and Taylor's dedication isn't as strong as it appears. Taylor will eventually experience some heartbreak, because things are likely to fall apart in the upcoming episodes. In addition, Taylor will meet with Donna Logan to discuss Liam, Luna, and the chaos that occurred at the beach home. Is Poppy actually that heartless and cold? Is she truly such a frigid mother? That's what many viewers of The Bold and the Beautiful find themselves wondering about Poppy. For all the information you require, continue reading below. Lee had to break the devastating news to Poppy on the most recent episode that her daughter Luna had died from a gunshot wound. Before he swung the handgun around and shot her, Luna and Liam grappled with the gun that had shot Liam, as many fans are already aware. When Poppy's only reaction to her daughter's death was good, she appeared aloof and heartless in front of everyone in the hospital room. Lee, Finn, Steffy, and Hope were actually all taken aback by Poppy's heartless response. Of course, there was a lot to say about the issue on the internet. After killing 2 people, kidnapping 2 others, putting Steffy in a cage and trying to kill her, shooting her grandmother, shooting Liam and threatening Steffy with a gun, and holding multiple people at gunpoint, it's absurd to think Luna is redeemable, wrote another show critic. Why does Lee feel sorry for Luna all of a sudden? Lee is a challenging case to resolve. She hated her sister Poppy dearly. She declares emphatically that her sister is the queen of men and drugs. Lee even directed some of that hatred toward Luna, her daughter, particularly as she began her murderous rampage. However, she has suddenly abruptly changed her mind. Due to her mother's carelessness, Luna was described by Lee as a miserable, tormented soul who never had a chance. Why is Lee now standing up for Luna? If Luna is still alive, this can lead to more issues on The Bold and the Beautiful. We've witnessed Lee's icy manner change to one of warmth and kindness in recent weeks. In a talk with Finn, she expressed empathy for Luna's suffering. When Lee revealed that Luna wasn't born evil, the audience was taken aback. Her mother's pill-popping and bed-hopping behavior is the only reason she ended up that way. But is Poppy truly at fault? Luna made the decision to murder these defenseless individuals. She didn't get that from anyone else. Lee used to start a hate campaign against Luna and Poppy. Because she still has happy memories of her niece from her early years, she has now come around to her. Lee regrets the lady Luna has turned into. However, this is a startling shift. Lee's unexpected defense of Luna was unexpected. The thought of losing Luna during surgery made Lee very upset. To save her niece, she took all possible action. But she had to inform them of Luna's passing. She was taken aback by Poppy's heartless reaction. Poppy said that she was relieved her daughter was no longer with her. Her eccentric antics were no longer a problem for her. Lee might be behaving in this manner in order to get even with her sister. She dislikes everything Poppy does. Since Poppy will never measure up to Lee's expectations, we will never be able to envision them in a romantic relationship. Damned if you do, damned if you don't is the situation. Lee was annoyed by the tight friendship Poppy and Luna had in the past. Lee couldn't dispute that Poppy was a free spirit who took medication to ease her anxiety, but it had no effect on her life. Their strong friendship irritated Lee, who was too critical to be in a relationship with her sister and niece. Lee was unable to provide evidence to support her suspicion that her sister had an affair with her husband.